Woohoo! Impressive. I have my fridge delivered to me right here, and I still have a table. And guess what? This is a 6-seater car, and if you're guessing what car it is, of course it's made from China. I can also send this back, and I'm going to tell you more about this car. You got to sit around and watch me tell you more about the Dongfeng Motor 008, okay? This is a family SUV, you know what I'm saying? It's a big station wagon, and when you take a look at the front, you see the Dongfeng, right? That's the Dongfeng logo. Guys, take a look at this. Impressive. Take out the daytime running lights. In China, they don't joke with that. Of course, it's gonna always be impressive. This is pi, like pi in math, right? Like that, that's pi. Now, take a look at how big this is. Impressive. And it's a 6-seater car. It can also come in a 5-seater, but let me take you around the car. Okay, right here you have your cameras and your sensors. You have a 360 camera around the car. See how big and massive it is. And then again, it's running on 21-inch rim tires, guys. That's super great. Now, when you move behind, you have this beautiful, guess what? Tail lights again, and you have the same kind of lights like you have at the front. That is impressive. And let's take a look at the trunk. Of course, you can also open this trunk when you're using the screen or the AI. And this is purely an EV, so you have more space under. And guess what? If you want this seat to be way flat so you can put your stuff and sleep like a bed, like most other 6-seater and 7-seater cars are doing, of course you can do that. This car also do have a PHEV trim, guys, but today we're taking a look at the EV. Okay, this is purely the EV, and this is where you charge. You have your slow charging and your fast charging, and guess what? How massive the car is, it actually charges fast. Okay, before you can play your favorite music, about 3 times the car must have charged up to a level where you can have over 300 kilometers of range. That means this car actually charges from 30 to 80 in 15 minutes. Look at how massive it is. 15 minutes, great, right? Now let's go inside so I show you what the car has. You open like this and you have no running bars because this is just the basic trim, okay? The max trim is called Ultra in Chinese. When you're buying the Ultra trim in China, you're gonna have all top class technology and of course all top class luxury. And take a look at this steering wheel, okay? And you have this leather. It's not that expensive, yes, soft, cool, not very expensive materials. And you have this right here. This is not wood, but it's great. And right here you have your wireless charging, guys. And this is your little gauge right here. And then you have this, guess what? This is your 8.8-inch screen right here for your infotainment and stuff like that. And since this car is pure EV, you have no push to start. What you got to do is just come with your key and the car is going to come on. You have this beautiful ambient lighting, the sunroof. This is manually, okay? You can actually do this manually. And guess what? You can actually do a lot with the car right here. Right here, guys. You have some space again right here. You have your water bottles holder right here, and the seats are only ventilating and warming. You have no massaging right here. You got to have massaging on the front row seats in the 5-seater, which I'm going to show you later. You may stick with me on the channel, and if you're doing that, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, touch that like button, and share for anyone that's a family person that may want to actually enjoy a family luxury car that's coming from China. This is the Dongfeng Pai Ling Ling Ba. That's the 008. Now, the best thing you want to enjoy about this car is actually the seats right here, okay? So you may actually be a bus, okay? This is again, of course, guess what? Ventilating and warming. And like I showed you before, this is your little freezer right here, which can actually move on this electric rail. So you got to unlock it and you touch backward, it got to move backward like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can control the temperature. It doubles as a warmer and as a heater, okay? So you can actually warm whatever you want to warm, or you can cool whatever you want to cool. Like right now, I got to cool. My coffee cup is inside. It's chilling, guys. I'm going to show you later how chilled my coffee is. Now, you can actually work again right here, or you can be eating right here. This is impressive. This is going to compare to the likes of so many other cars in China. So many cars that are SUVs and they are big. They are 6-seaters. Again, good for family. Impressive, right? Now, you see this little panel right here. You can control your seat, your aircon, and whatever. Again, you have the magic of the day. Ta-da! Abracadabra. Guess what? You have your game, your infotainment screen right here that doubles as a TV. You can do whatever. You can connect to play a game. You can watch TV. You can watch news. You can watch a movie. You can play music. Man, this is impressive. Super impressive, okay? So you can watch whatever movie you want to watch, and your kids can be right here enjoying and doing whatever they are doing that's best for the family, and they're having a good time, improving their lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Improving their self-awareness with the technologies in the world. That's impressive. And if I want to move back to the back seat, I just only got to touch this. It moves back. That's impressive, right? It moves back so I can have more space to move to the last row seats right here. Now with the rear seats, you only have 2 seats right here at the back, and of course, guess what? You have your own coffee cup holders right here, your little window which you can have some more space, your air vents to blow you in case you're hot or you're cold, you know what I'm saying, and of course your lights. That's impressive. Nothing too much right here at the back, but all I can say, it's super comfortable. Only thing is, it doesn't have the reclining and inclining, so as it is like this, it just gotta be like this. And remember, you can also put the seats down for you to have it way flat where you can sleep in the car, or you can put more cargo in the car, so it doubles as a house or a little room, a little bedroom. Now that's not all about the entertainment in the car, guys. I gotta show you how you can actually relax in style with the car. And this passenger seat right here, or the queen or princess seat, can move way forward, and I can have more space to lay way flat. See, impressive, right? You can actually lay away flat like this while you're enjoying your movie. Guess what? And you have this right here, your little coffee cup holder right here, where you can put your coffee cup, and you send that in. Super impressive, right? And you can actually send this right here, and you have some more space to feel free, you know what I'm saying? The only thing is, this car, I feel like the space from right here is a little bit short. Okay, I feel like this seat is supposed to move a little bit much more forward or bend like that of the M9, but it doesn't do like that. That's the reason why I guess the M9 is going to sell much more better than this, because you can see my legs are a little bit twisting right here. It's not actually fully straight, but you can manage this. That's why it comes with a price of 27,000 US dollars, and the M9 doesn't sell at 27,000 US dollars. But guess what? This is just the base trim, guys. You can have the Ultra, which you're gonna have much more comfort and much more technology. And if you feel like you gotta protect your skin from the sun, you can actually have your sunshade, which is impressive. So that's great, right? Yep. And to open the car is kind of very impressive. I think this is unique. This is what they did right here. You just do like that, and the door opens. And each time you open the door, the seats are always gonna adjust so that you can get out of the car. That's impressive. And guess what? When you open the door, the TV goes back on its own, and you still have a camera right here to check your kids, you know what I'm saying, for whatever they're doing. You don't got to turn your head and move backward. So you just right here, you have a camera, and you can also use this to actually, guess what, take a family photo in the car. That's impressive. Okay, let me know what you think, guys. It's live stick on your screen, and if you're still watching me right up to this moment, why don't you just hit that subscription button, okay, and share this video so that you can get to someone who needs it and who enjoys cars like this. All right, so we've seen actually the EPI008, the 6-seater, and this is the 5-seater. See, impressive, right? Impressive look, same. But guess what? I'm gonna take you inside so we see this one. This actually is the 5-seater, and do you want to say space? Come and say something spacious, okay? You see this? Look at how big that is, man. Look at how impressive this is. And I really love the leather in this one right here. It's kind of great, okay? Now, let me take you behind so that you see the space that this one has. This is actually very, man, this is a room. Your kids can play in here. Like, man, take a look at this. Take a look at how spacious this is, man. This is great. What the hell? And you still have that same fridge right there that can double as a warmer. Oh, my coffee cup cannot fit. What? It cannot fit. It's too big, so I had to put it like that down. Guess what? You can actually, now it starts cooling, right? And you can double it to warm whatever your coffee. But I don't want my coffee to be warm, so I gotta take it out. Guess what? You still have this again right here. Impressive, man. You still have the TV. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. And this is like, it's a little bit much more bigger than in the 6-seater. What the hell? The 6-seater, we had just 15.8-inch screen right here. I think this should be 21-inch screen right here. Guess what? Again, you can put this down. Damn it. And then you have a screen again. You can manipulate stuff right here. Ooh. And this 5-seater car, actually, this one still is the base trim, okay? And you have massaging, ventilating, and warming right here at the front row seats. This one, you only have ventilating and heating right here, and you don't have no massaging yet. But if you take the Ultra for the 5-seater, you're still gonna have that. And you remember, when you're taking the Ultra, you're gonna have more range, and of course, you're gonna have more technology, and of course, you're gonna have more entertainment and comfort, okay? So you can actually do a lot right here. Like, you can actually control the TV from right here. You can switch it off if you want to, okay? You can turn on your AC. This is impressive, man. See that? This seat right here can incline and recline. I can incline the seat and I can recline it as well. Now it goes back. Woohoo! Guys, this is the 5-seater. So if you just want a very big 5-seater space where your kids can play and do whatever on the road, like they can be juggling right. Come on, look at this space. Someone can even sleep right here. You know what I'm saying? This is impressive, man. Now let me know what you think about the cars. Are you gonna take the 5-seater or you're gonna want the 6-seater? Let me know. And of course, it's gonna depend on how big your family is. And of course, that's impressive. You don't want that. It becomes again a 5-seater, and you can put that away. You can switch, send the TV. It goes back up. And the 5-seater is actually a PHEV as well. So this one is going to have a range of 1,300 kilometers. I can't imagine on a 1,300 kilometers trip and I'm relaxing like this. What? Man, this is actually, your two kids can actually sleep here like this, sleep like this. And this is, man, this is really a bed, okay? It's actually a bed. And when you wake up in the morning or when you're done sleeping or you're resting, relaxing the style, you can actually be working or you're eating right here. This is great, man. This is one of the best 5-seater cars I've seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there are so many best 5-seater cars, but this is actually so relaxing. I have a problem with the braking system. So you got to actually touch P to brake the car. It has a max speed of 180 kilometers and of course a horsepower of 272 running on, guess what? 340 Newton meters of torque. Now let's see how fast the car can go. It's not the fastest, no. It's not the fastest, no. Whoa. You can't even feel it. You're running from 0 to 130 and it's like you're not even running the car. And the noise is great, guys. The noise is super reduced. I can say that. Let's see how fast you can turn the car. Wow. Impressive for a big car, right? Great. They didn't actually give this car lots of speed because actually it's a family car. You can't drive so fast when you're on a family car. So it only has a speed of 180 kilometers. So because it's not that fast, you can actually go from 0 to 62 mph or 0 to 100 kilometers in 6.9 seconds. It's not the fastest, okay? That's the reason why to get to 100 we had to waste so much time.
请保持手握方向盘。
Okay. The autonomous driving in this car is not as developed like that of the other cars, okay? When it comes to autonomous driving, it still has a lot of job to be done, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say when it comes to the driving experience in this car, Dongfeng still has a long way to go compared to other cars, guys. I gotta be very serious about this. They have a long way to go, but even with the comfort, guys, even your base trim is not as comfortable as the base trim of so many other cars. You know what I'm saying? But the range is quite good. You know what I'm saying? The range is quite good. So you gotta have only the range to recommend that. It's pretty impressive. When it comes to the comfort, not that impressive. When it comes to the driving on the road, apart from the noise and of course even the fastness in the car is not that fast. It's not the fastest, okay? It takes a lot of time.
自动泊车开始。
Now it's time to park the car. Let's see how the car can maneuver its parking on its own. When it comes to the parking view, it makes the cars to appear very, very long, guys. I feel like even the parking camera needs to be touched, okay? Like it's making the cars, even making the car difficult to pick out a parking spot. So you can see how the cars appears on the screen. The car appears so small and long, but it still parks on its own. So I think Dongfeng really has a lot to work on this car, you know what I'm saying? Maybe their next versions are gonna be impressive like that of the other cars, because when it comes to the best, like if you want to compete among the best, then you got to do best, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I think it's still okay because it just packed on its own. Let me know what you think about this car, and if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, guys, please subscribe to the channel for its live tech on your screen where we bring you the cars that don't exist, and of course we always keep it 100. See you on our next video. See you in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye.